Hello everybody and welcome to Bangla Dish. Today we will be making egg curry. Feel free to pause the video here and have a read of the ingredients. Begin by boiling your eggs. You want them to be hard boiled. You then want to dice your onions. The onions should be in small pieces, as this will help when forming the curry sauce. Then cut your tomatoes into thin slices. Add oil to a saucepan and allow it to heat up. Once the oil is hot, you can add your bay leaves, cinnamon stick and cardamom. You want to fry these for a couple minutes to allow them to release their aroma. Then add your onions. To the onions, add your garlic paste, ginger paste and salt. Stir this through to make sure everything is evenly distributed throughout the onions. Cover and allow the onions to cook until soft and translucent. Make sure to stir as you allow them to cook to prevent them from burning or sticking to the bottom of the pan. Once your eggs have boiled, allow them to cool down in a bowl of cold water and then peel them. Rinse off any small bits of shell that might remain. You then want to score your eggs lightly around the edges. Coat the surface of the eggs in your spice rub, making sure it's evenly coated around the surface of the egg. Once the onions have softened and become translucent, you can now add your spices. Stir the spices to evenly distribute them throughout the onions. You can add some water to the onions to loosen up the mixture slightly. Cover and allow the spices to cook out and deepen their flavor. Once the spices have cooked out and the onions have darkened in color, you can then add your tomatoes. Cover and allow the tomatoes to soften down. Whilst this is cooking, add oil to a frying pan and allow it to heat up. Then add your eggs to the frying pan. Fry them lightly until they become golden around the surface and start to crisp up. As you're frying your eggs, keep an eye on your curry and make sure to stir it occasionally so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Once the eggs have become golden and formed a crisp skin, remove them from the pan and set aside. Once the tomatoes and onions have cooked down into more of a saucy consistency, you can add your eggs. Stir the eggs through to make sure that they are evenly coated in the spice. Cover and allow these to cook for a few minutes so that the eggs can absorb the spice from the curry. Once the eggs have cooked in the curry for a few minutes, you can add water. This will loosen up the mixture. Cover and allow the sauce to reduce, bringing it to a boil. The longer you cook your curry, the thicker the sauce will become, so cook it until your desired thickness has been achieved. Once the sauce has reached your desired consistency, it is now ready to serve, and it can be served with rice. If you enjoyed our video, please give it a like and consider subscribing, and comment down below if you give this recipe a try.